I'm Ross Koda. I'm the third generation of our founder, Saburo Koda. Saburo came from Japan, and his family was originally from the Iwaki City area in Fukushima, involved in rice farming and milling in Japan. He was given a book on American success stories like J.P. Morgan and J.D. Rockefeller and Andrew Carnegie. That really sparked his imagination and gave him the incentive or the desire to move to the U.S.
Because of the scale of farming he achieved and some of the innovations he introduced to rice farming in California, he was known amongst the Japanese Americans as the Rice King.
My grandfather was a very entrepreneurial type of person. He had a lot of great ideas that he was able to implement successfully.
1941年12月7日、日本では8日になりますけれども、太平洋戦争が始まります。で、1942年の2月19日にルーズベルト大統領がアメリカ西海岸のこの地域にいる日本人の強制立ち退きを可能にする大統領令9066というものに署名して効力を発するわけです。
Our grandfather was able to establish a very large farming operation, but he experienced an extreme setback when the Koda family was interred in Colorado during World War II.
In some ways, under the guise of national security, people of Japanese ancestry are gathered up and removed from the West Coast and moved into the interior, into primarily these 10 main internment facilities.
They had barbed wire fences around with guard towers with machine guns placed on them. There was no question that we were in a prison. First winter when we weren't even properly clothed yet, it got to be 22 below zero. And they gave us a cot, a cotton mattress, and 2 blankets. Well, that wasn't enough, particularly because we lived in these barrack-type homes, which was not well constructed.
And all that dust and wind dust was terrible. It was really terrible.
I think we could have gotten very, very bitter while in camp and refused to do things, refused to study. Our parents, our East Side parents, they said, it can't be helped. There's nothing you could do about your condition, so you should do the best you can and live the best life you can with what you have.
Live the life like you would regularly, Don't hold anything back. I took pictures of what I thought was important. I always took pictures of what is happening and what was normal under the stress. And I had no a message of negative or positive about camp life. I just took it as it was.
The fact that people didn't get to camps and just burn them down. They could have fought tooth and nail, but what they did do was take a prison and turn it into a city. How to be dignified in those moments, how to have hope when despair is easy. To me, those are these important lessons of camp, and I see them in every garden and in every story of a dance in the mess hall, and in every kid who went out and joined the army, and every kid who stood up for his rights and didn't join the army. All of those are stories of dignity, and the stories of camp are filled with those.
More than half of our camp came from Merced Assembly Center, from Central California. They were farmers.
It's astounding. I mean, I know I'm only a fraction of what my grandparents were. I'm only a fraction of what my own parents were. I mean, I could have gone through the internment camp and not felt like, what a kick, what a blow to be born in America, be raised in America, go to American schools, you contribute to the American economy and then be tossed in, behind barbed wire in your own country. It's crazy. But they persevered. That's an amazing thing. They all persevered.
There are 4 things we babies would like to do to carry on where Min and Irene and all of the Issei and Nisei have worked so hard to keep the Amache spirit alive. On behalf of our generation, the 3rd generation and the 4th, we thank each one of you. You have no idea what you have done for us. Thank you very much.
The family lived in Block 9H at Amache.